Did you ever have one of those times in your life when you just found that you were fighting one thing after another, after another, after another? This has been my lot recently. I'm not complaining. It's part of life and you deal with it, right? We deal with it. I had problems with the computer that I bought. That computer decided that it was going to crackle while I was doing videos, and as a result, I'm not using that computer to do my videos at this point. I've had problems with my audio stream from the microphone, the kind of expensive microphone that I bought myself that I hoped would give me good output. I have had problems with my video stream in terms of processing that I hope I will be able to overcome in my current video that I'm making at this moment in time, the second that you're watching. I've had a number of problems. Now, I want to be clear, I haven't had anybody try to either ban me or suspend me from any of the services upon which I'm putting my videos. I'm doing that on a pretty limited basis right now. It's mostly on YouTube and Rumble, and when I get the time, I will get back to doing my audio podcast that I have out there on my own personal server, and that I will also push to the various Apple and Google and similar Spotify, right? That all being said, though, that has been my lot in the recent past, as I have found myself fighting a whole bunch of monsters and trying to get to the point where I was generating decent, reasonable videos of sufficient quality to bother to put them out on the internet. And I have to tell you that I was failing miserably there, literally from, I think it's been Thursday of last week to today. So I've finally gotten to the point where I think I'm actually able to produce something that looks like a good video, and that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. I'm going to take about 5 minutes to do this video, which will be a sort of a proof of concept, and I will put it out there on my Rumble site and on my YouTube channel as well for folks to see, so that they know that I haven't lost interest, I haven't run out of things to talk about, I haven't been banned, I haven't been suspended, and none of that has happened. It's just a lot of things have sort of conspired together to make my life a little harder. The funny thing is, this was all in the process of trying to get myself to where I was actually producing better quality videos than the ones that I was producing, which I was making initially on my phone. I've actually got a camera now, and I've got a microphone, as I say, and hopefully these will help to improve the quality of the videos that I'm putting out there. But yes, so that's what's happened. In case you're wondering what happened to Kurt, here I am. I'm still here, still working to get things done. Haven't died, haven't had some issue with my health or anything like that. Didn't have any kind of illness lay me low. It was literally just technical issues that I was having with various of the tools that I was using to do what I wanted to do. And I made a bunch of changes that hopefully will help me to produce better quality output. And I'm going to continue to try and do that. And I may try and change up a little bit of how I'm doing things in terms of what I'm doing for titles and various things. But at this point, I'm pretty happy with that. And I'm probably going to stick with all of that so long as I'm able to produce videos. That's the primary thing that I want to do. I produce my videos because I think I feel like I talk about things that are worth talking about and that you might want or need to hear. And so that's why I produce my videos. I try to be timeless. I try not to give in to the desire to name names and to mess with people and so forth. These days, what I want to do, what I'm interested in, is trying to produce videos that give you an overall, people like to say politics is downstream of culture. I guess depends on how you look at that, but they like to say that. My thing is that the cultural aspect of things is way more important than politics. That's not to say that I don't talk about things political. I do. It's one of the things that I talk about when I talk on my religion, politics, and philosophy stuff. But I'm more interested in talking about things from a more timeless perspective. So that's what I try to spend my time doing. All right, I am going to try to keep this as close to 5 minutes as I can. This is a video for the Daily Summation from Kurt's Religion and Politics. I'm your host, I'm Kurt, and I'm glad to have you along today, whether on YouTube, on Rumble, on the podcast. I prefer Rumble, as you know. You can give me a positive Rumble or a negative one on Rumble if you choose to. You can give me a like or a dislike, thumbs up, thumbs down on YouTube if you want to do that. And you can comment on either platform. I hope that I will be able to present more videos probably starting tomorrow. I'm thinking the way things are looking at this time because of what it's taking me to get to where I'm trying to go. Hope you're having a good day today. Hope things are going well for you. Things are looking up a little for me, and that's a nice thing. And I'm continuing to work in the direction of trying to get out more videos. So hopefully we will see you on tomorrow's. Oh, by the way, I'm probably going to try and just start doing videos again after what amounts to a layoff of a week without trying to backfill the previous week's videos. Again, hope to see you again on the next edition of the Daily Summation from Kurt's Religion and Politics. The speaker on this edition of the Daily Summation is Kurt Schubert. This video was recorded on Tuesday, the 20th of July, 2021. The Daily Summation is created for Kurt's Religion and Politics. Thanks for watching this edition of the Daily Summation from Kurt's Religion and Politics. I hope you found it entertaining or instructional, or maybe both. If you want to see more from me, you can go to blogs.kpschubert.com. That's blogs.kpschubert.com. I am on Twitter, Parler, and Minds.com. My handle on each of those is @kpschubert. That's @kpschubert. I have a Rumble and a YouTube channel. They are the Kurt's Religion and Politics channels on Rumble and YouTube. I have a Facebook page. The Facebook page is Kurt's Religion and Politics as well. I am on Patreon. If you want to support me, that's one of the better places you can do that. And you will find me at Kurt's Religion and Politics on Patreon. I have a podcast. The podcast is podcasts with an S. .kpschubert.com. That's podcasts.kpschubert.com. I think you should be able to find me with relative ease on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify as well. The best way I find to do that is to look for Kurt's Religion and Politics. You can try to use the Daily Summation. I find that it doesn't work as well as a general rule, but you can always try that. I'm glad to have you aboard today, and hopefully we will see you again tomorrow.